All right. We're back with another live stream. Welcome back. And yes, trying to get everything together. And yeah, everything is looking good so far. How's everybody doing tonight? Well, this morning, it's kind of cloudy out here, so kind of make it seem like it's kind of evening-ish a little bit, but you know, it is what it is. How's everybody doing tonight, today, and this afternoon, depending on where you're at, located in the U.S., in the world today? Right now, got some news going on right now. I had to talk about it, and yeah, we have to get to it. But compiling all the stuff together so we can get started. There's a lot of BS going on, a lot of fraud, and we want to cover that right along with a whole lot of other stuff too as well. But we're going to get to the main thing first, and that is this whole, let me pull this up, this whole Megan and Clay thing. It's been it's been going at me for a little bit. I'm not even going to sit up there and say that, oh, I wasn't going to talk about it. I was going to talk about it because it's been flooding my timeline for some time now. Probably everybody else's timeline. And all of the information is coming out slowly but surely. But yeah, it's just a lot of stuff going on, a lot of speculation going on. And want to try and get everything. Where is it? Okay. Try to get everything like situated so that everybody is like on the same page about things. Let's see. Bam. That's live. That's live. All right. Yeah, because we need to talk about this for a little bit. All right. So we need to talk about this whole Megan thing. So we're going to First, we're gonna sit up there and talk about how this came about and the speculations that's coming on. I'm seeing some other information that's coming up that I didn't know nothing about, but we're just gonna take their words for it. We're not there. I mean, obviously, we're not there, but we're just gonna sit up there and take their word for it, and you know, take it for face value, if you would say. So, about to go ahead and check in on this. So apparently, Clay said that she cheated first. I don't know how true that is. We all don't know how true that is. I mean, it is what it is. So let's get his take on what's going on. So basically, he said he went live, crashed out, so to speak, saying that he accused after she accused of him of being cheating. Said she cheated on him first. Of course, I'm going to cheat back. First of all, you wouldn't even be doing that at all. I wouldn't do that at all. I don't get what's the whole thing. I'm gonna cheat, or she gonna cheat, or you gonna cheat back. I don't get that. I really don't. But that's what he's claiming. He said he mad. He spent over $4 million on her. He said I would never do that again. Why are you spending so much money on her, bro? That's the question. I mean, I get that you're paid. I get that she's paid. But come on now. 4 million? Really? You're running up 4 million. Okay. He said just focus on ball now. You should have been focusing on ball in the first place. That's your craft. That's what brings you the money. You don't need to be sitting out here taking a time out for a long time just because you got you quote unquote hot girl. That don't mean nothing. I'm still gonna be going after my money. But anywho, let's go ahead and see what he's talking about.
Let me tell you, man, tore everything. Still got a mountain to climb. About to pull up my boy Fat Tony. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Play some chess.
Oh, really?
I'm out here in the Lincoln, just living my best summer life as a 4-time NBA champion, baby.
You gotta do a little bit rubbing in a little bit.
Never gets old. Yes, I'm hungry for 5. But let me enjoy this. You know how hard it took to get back to that? My goodness, y'all don't understand. Only those who have torn their Achilles know what that is really like.
Oh, so he out. Okay.
Race. Let me tell you.
That's why he's out. Okay, I get it.
Tore everything. Still got a mountain to climb.
Oh, so
pull up my boy.
Okay, so that was just a repeat of it. Just basically real short and sweet, pretty much. But yeah, I mean, that's been going on. So that's basically with speculation, pretty much, what's going on with this. But she's also doing the same thing. It's the whole tit for tat mess. It's the whole tit for tat mess. Not much here that's going on. Just her. Just
my girl spit it out, bitch. I'm trying to be cool. No, I'm not pregnant. Y'all would be in shambles if I got on here and said, bitch. No, not no time soon. Okay.
Never.
So
she's never.
I don't even like addressing nothing.
Then don't do it.
And I think that's why it's hard for me to spit it out.
then don't do it. It's easy for you to just not hit the live button.
I don't know why it's so hard for me to say.
Okay, nothing to see there. But yeah, it's just a whole lot of stuff and everything. She basically they got her quoting that saying after the split, saying that she caught him cheating over 7 times. Sheesh. Okay, 7 times. After the first or second time, you didn't break it off, or you just want to trick him for his money. Which one is it? You know, because it's like something like it's not making sense, man. 7 times you caught him cheating 7 times, so you claim, but you never thought for the first or second time you actually gonna be like, hey, this is it's not for me or whatever like that. But yet you got this man spending over 3K a month. Really, I do miss him, but I can't anymore. Come on now, like you don't miss him, but so much. Cause like I said, it's 7 times. Like really, something ain't adding up. Something ain't adding up. That's why I don't deep dive into it and everything. Cause she's saying one thing, he's saying another. They got their own truths and all this other stuff. But I'm not really like falling for it fully. Cause don't nobody have no proof. You know, we just going off by what they're saying. But then you have everybody that has their opinion. I'm always going to be in the middle. I'm not going to sit up there and assume a lot of things because I don't want to be making like an ass out in these internet. But you do have a few people that actually come up and have their own opinion. Like this one right here. Woman claims that Megan Thee Stallion made Klay Thompson famous on a global scale that nobody ever knew him before he started dating him. Um, yeah. Before I even go into that, I want to hear what she got to say. Cause I haven't. I noticed this was going around, but I haven't heard anything about what she had to say. So we're about to listen to her real quick, see what she got to say. I know it's gonna be some bullshit. Let's go.
We didn't know Klay Thompson before Meg Thee Stallion. We didn't know Stephon Diggs before Cardi B. And while these guys have more money than these girls,
Huh? She already talking to bullshit, bro. Like, let this play.
these girls have social and global influence. Meg Thee Stallion made Klay a global star, whether he wants to admit or not. These men like to use these women for come-ups and for social status because, like, don't ever get it twisted, girls. Social currency is still a currency. If you are well known in your circle and you are well respected, a guy can use that for social come-up because being with you makes him look good. If Meg Thee Stallion is dating him, he must be popping. He must be giving guys. You need to be very, very careful because guys are users just like girls. I would even say more. A guy knows when he has a woman that he can use to make himself look better. And I think sometimes the insecurity that we have in ourselves do not allow us to see what we are actually worth, what our currency is. But a man can see it. A man can see your value economically before you. And it does not even need to be money. It's status, it's reputation. When you're around his friends, how does you standing next to him make him feel and look? But because a lot of us are insecure, a lot of us don't see ourselves the way the outside sees us. That's why a guy can pick you and you could be like, oh my God, he picked me. He's a money man. He's this. No, he picked you because you have status, because you have social currency, and because you're that. He didn't know.
Yeah, yeah. We picked you because you're that bitch. Yeah, get out of here with that. Okay, you can miss me with that line. But she a little bird brain. You can tell because she got like a little wig on with that. But besides that, what makes you think this dude is an NBA player? What makes you think that she's really helping him? She's not really helping him. She's basically has artistry as an artist, that can only stretch but so much. But this is a NBA player. NBA player that won championship 4 times. This is an NBA player that has been been in the Olympics. You follow me? Like, see, like, how in the world you gonna sit up there and say that? Oh, she's helping him at a global scale. No, never. That's not even the reason why he even with her. Possibly, I could sit up there and argue that possibly that she could sit up that he want to be with her just because he like her for her. But at the same time, the way she put herself out there is like it's kind of questionable. Some people like what they like, but at the same time, it's like with her, she's not giving that female. She's giving out like that fun girl type stuff, you know? So I don't know. I could be wrong. I'm not gonna sit up there and go into it, but so much. But like I said, you only can ingest what you see on the internet and stuff like that. But that narrative that you pulling right, no, that's get out of here with that. Cause this dude has a nice like a nice like career. You know, he had like a nice career before he even met her. So why in the world you saying that she's thinking about social currency? I care less about the social currency, but if you want to argue the social currency, she can sit up there. He can have more social currency than she do. And he been out there a little while longer than she have. Everybody knew about Klay Thompson before, before she came in the picture anyway. So I don't know why in the world. What are you trying to say? It doesn't make sense. And I get it. You got Stephen A. Smith defending Klay Thompson. But I'm not even going into that fully because I'm not even look. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Stephen A. He straddles the fence too much for me. He'll come off. He'll be like, "I'm all up with Klay. I'm with Klay and everything. Whatever it is that he's talking about with Klay, it's cool and all. But if he says something that's going against the morals of, certain people, we already know who that is, then he gonna go back and renege on everything he said. So I'm like, dude, if you're gonna speak on it, speak on it. Don't renege on it. Don't take it back or whatever like that. But we're going to see what he's talking about because I'm actually surprised he actually coming up in here defending Klay and in this juncture even talking about Megan Thee Stallion right now. But yeah. So used to him talking about uplifting black women so much, but he's sitting out here talking about this. So let's get into it. See what he's talking about.
Steph Curry is like a saint. Well, that brought all the attention to Klay because you got no chance with him. So chances are you had a chance with perpetually single Klay Thompson. Megan Thee Stallion didn't know that? Help a brother out, ladies. Help a brother out. She didn't know that? This is just totally clueless.
What?
Rap artist, singer, incredibly talented, very popular, very well connected. You didn't know that he was single before you and that, he liked being single? Now, I ain't here to tell a man's business because I would never do that.
I mean,
I'm having this episode on YouTube because I'm asking, why is she telling his business? See, that's where I want the ladies to listen.
okay.
I'm sick and tired of what's going on in this world. I'm not saying whatever she felt was wrong. I don't know what happened in their relationship. Don't want to know.
We don't know neither.
Business. Ain't none of y'all's either.
Nope.
But Megan Thee Stallion made it so this Saturday night Why? Why? How come you couldn't just break up and go on your merry way?
Okay, I see
How
what
come you
angle you're
couldn't
going
just
at.
say, we had our time together, but I'm back being single again. Klay Thompson and I are no longer together, and leave it at that.
Leave
Why
it
we
at
got
that,
to
yeah.
dog the brother out? Why? Is there a wedding that I missed? Is there nuptials that took place that nobody knew about?
She
Did
wasn't
we
gonna marry
sit
that
up there
man.
before God and say, yo, here's what we doing? Oh, by the way, I'm one of those people that feel even if that's violated, that's between you, your person, your pastor, and God. It ain't none of nobody's business.
True.
Why is this propensity existing to be telling everybody your business? Why is that? I want that explained because I don't get it. I don't understand it.
You're never
How
gonna
is
get
that
it.
any of our business?
Because she wants to let all the hotties know that, oh, she been dogged out by Clay. And at the same time, she gonna, if when it is true that Clay is talking about, she's not gonna tell what goes on her end. She's just basically gonna tell what happens on Clay end. So like I said, we don't know who cheated on who first. Both of them are claiming that they cheated or whatever. I don't know. But what I do know, I do side with the fact that Stephen A. is talking about why didn't she just keep it to herself? I mean, she could have kept it to herself, but no, she had to let her people know, the little hot girls know that, yeah, we broke it off or whatever like that and stuff and everything. Like, seriously, you don't have to tell everything. You really don't.
I told y'all, I'm a very happy dude. I'm good. My life is fine.
Okay.
But there's a reason that you don't see me and you don't see most people out front and center advertising their relationships. It's because of stuff like this. If something go awry, you got to tell everybody.
Uh-huh. That was she
We
doing.
ain't heard from Clay.
No, I ain't
What
heard
if
from him
Clay
at
said
all.
it was you? What if Clay said that you was out there getting your freak on? He didn't do nothing, you did. Is it really beyond the pale? Is that how we gonna act, ladies and gentlemen? Are we gonna live like that? Are we gonna act like women are incapable of stepping out on dudes? But these women just chirping all over the damn place, telling everybody like you on The View, or you looking for an interview with Oprah, or Gayle King or somebody. Or God help us, Iyanla Van Zant. Okay, who I adore, by the way. She knows I love her. Megan the Stallion. Why? I don't care what happened in your relationship with Klay Thompson. What did he do to deserve you all of a sudden going on Front Street, Page 6, TMZ, or wherever the hell else to tell the world? How come you couldn't just say it didn't work out? Why you got to tell the business?
Because she a female. She want attention. And when I say that, it's a broad statement. When I say that, it's not all women. But most of the time, that's what it is. It's attention. It's all about attention. And just like he said, I ain't heard from Klay Thompson in a while. Like, only thing I heard anything about his name was him being associated with Meg, and that was it. But have we heard anything from him? No. Like, rightfully so. He's been occupied. He been occupied. And you know, we're not even gonna front on that. He been occupied. You know, he had a lot of things in his plate, if you say. But yeah. I don't know. Like, this whole thing is just crazy altogether. Because like I said, I don't follow it all the time, but everybody just need to sit up there and just come to grips with things and just leave this whole thing alone. Talking about that this whole situation about that she made him look better. And see, this is what I'm talking about. Like, but then again, you know what? Wait a minute, hold up. That ain't her. No, that ain't her. This is Alexis Harris. She talking out the side of her neck. Attention, all hot girls. We must all be cheating on our men tonight for me, even when you lead a man to water and you still won't drink it, cheat first. See, that's the problem with the females today. That's the problem. You got this chick, Alexis Harris. Everything out for the world to see. Didn't ask for it, by the way. You can see it for free. Didn't have to pay for it. Going around doing all this and saying some dumb shit like that. Like, that don't make any sense at all. Who is this? Man. Oh, wow. Okay. I mean, if the shoe fits. I said whoever made this is not seeing heaven. But if the shoe fits, the shoe fits. Look at this. It's not far from the truth. It's not far from the truth. But yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. And like I said, y'all can go out there and cheat. You want to. Gonna be by yourself. What's going on here? Then you got Snow White. Angel Reese took the Instagram and told everybody to mind their business and leave her relationship with Wendell Carter Jr. following the breakup with Megan Stallion and Clay Thompson, which raised a lot of attention. Angel said she trusts her man and knows he won't cheat on her like the way Clay did. Then most importantly, she's happy in her relationship. I mean, if you keep your
For your boobs, I don't wear a bra, so well, I'm not wearing a bra. Whatever you want to call it, it is so tea. Like, oh my, it snatches the body up. It goes with red.
Okay, so they basically just using the video to do a talking point. So, but yeah, yeah, just keep your relationship off the internet. You know, damn. I mean, you ain't lying. No one is defending the cheating. It's Megan Thee Stallion who is talking about. Somebody said he was never going to marry her, and that's the main takeaway. I mean, that's what I was saying the whole time anyway. Like, I was like, I don't think he was gonna marry her in the first place. So I don't even know why everybody's just making it seem like it's just like that wasn't bound to happen. That was bound to happen regardless anyway. Cause like I said, her image is not the best. Like I said, she looked good. Face card looked good, but I mean, come on, look what she been doing. You know? And then like the picture I just showed earlier, she done been through like so many. So it's like ain't nobody gonna take her serious like that, you know? But either way, you know, we're just gonna go ahead and leave off with that. That's enough. I'm just talk about that because I'm pretty sure they're gonna be like Stephen A said, gonna be chirping back and forth about the whole situation. So I'm not in. We're gonna see more. I'm not even really tripping off of it. But yeah, it's just that whole situation is just beyond me. Not even really tripping off of it. Not really looking at it too deep. Yeah. But other than that, we had some other stuff to come up as well. And I've been looking at the situation a little bit. Been looking at it a little bit, and yes, the whole thing about the Somali fraud in Minnesota. Do I have that up here? No. I got to go back to it. Let's see. Get this up real quick. Okay, yep. Trending. Bam. There you go. All right, so apparently the feds are actually finally raiding the joint after so many times that they've been trying to catch them in a whole lot of, in the act or whatever like that. So, yeah. But yeah, saying they swarm in the center in the Minneapolis, and they carried out raids in more than 20 locations across the area. So I'm about to get this little information real quick. See what's going on with this.
Large-scale raids targeting federal fraud currently underway. Federal agents seen leaving the Quality Learning Center, and Brooke Taylor has more on that.
Formerly known as Leering Center.
Good morning.
Hi, Bill. Good morning. Yeah, we have had a photographer there at the daycare since this morning, capturing video of those federal agents just going in and out of the building, collecting evidence as part of the DOJ's fraud investigation.
It's crazy, though.
Take a look at this video here. Sources tell Fox that federal agents are raiding about 22 businesses across Minneapolis this morning.
Because they all linked in together.
Many of them are tied to Somali-owned operations. All of this comes after that viral YouTube video from Nick Shirley. It was back in December. In that video, he visited different child care centers, and you'll remember they were either closed or there were just no children inside, despite receiving state child care funding.
Now,
the
crazy.
Location that you're looking at right now, it's the Quality Learning Center. This is the daycare. It went viral. It blew up on social media because of a sign outside with learning that was literally misspelled. The education secretary at the time claimed that the daycare received $1.9 million while, quote, masquerading as a daycare. And then shortly
it's
after
a front,
that,
man.
the
It's a
Trump
front.
administration announced it was freezing child care funding to Minnesota and calling for a full audit of certain daycare centers. And just checking my emails now, it looks like we got a statement from DHS sharing, quote, Homeland Security investigations in cooperation with our law enforcement partners executed criminal search warrants in Minneapolis relating to the rampant fraud of U.S. taxpayers' dollars. And as you could see there, federal agents still outside one of those daycare centers where they have been the last few hours.
Okay. But yeah, it's crazy. But I'm glad that they actually getting on it now, because that mess was like crazy. Like, it's like big numbers. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think Minneapolis, I think they're on a deficit too as well. So it's like, that's part of the issue. You got the state, taxpayer dollars going to something that's really not happening like it's supposed to. So, but this is part of the I think this is part of the video that what kicked it off and everything like that. So
the name wrong, so they actually came in today. We're outside of Quality Learning Center. They spelt the name wrong, so they actually came and corrected it. The interesting thing about this daycare here in Minnesota is it received $1.9 million in the fiscal year of 2025.
Wow.
And it has a capacity for upwards of 90 children. And what makes this daycare even more interesting is that while the Commissioner of Children of Minnesota was saying that the daycare was closed on a live stream,
Quality Learning Center closed just over a week ago.
a Somalian man was outside talking about how they are
They're open.
letting children
See,
in,
can't
and
even
right
get
now
this
they are
story
funneling
straight.
children into the daycare as well. And right now, they're not really leering much because they have accepted over $1.9 million, and now the Commissioner of Children literally said this place.
Look, I'm gonna correct you. They are leering because they definitely not learning nothing. They just basically raking in the money. So they're definitely leering. They just not learning.
Was closed, and now you have people funneling in children. The parking lot's full right now. This is all a big setup. They received $1.9 million. It was a complete fraud. Today we're outside of Quality.
See, but yet this goes right back to what they said on the live stream. They say it's supposed to be closed. So how is it open? It's like, which one is it? You close or you open? You close or you open? Which one is it? But I know one thing for sure. Y'all need to get your story straight. If you're going to try and steal and fraud money, you got to have your story straight. So you just went from under the radar to like being like in the crosshairs of DHS, not to mention DOJ. So yeah, I hope they sit up there and find out what's going on with it, because that's jacked up. That's the biggest scheme you could ever have. And then it's like, it's not even only one, it's not one business, it's like a bunch of businesses. It's like you can count on your hands and feet. Like all that much money that's getting frauded out of that state. Well, out of that city. It's probably state too. You know, it's all probably on the state level too. Ain't no telling. But yeah, it's crazy. Like, I hope they find out what's going on with it and everything. But yet, you know, it's levels to it. You know, I'm not even gonna go into detail with it, but it's levels to it. But if you want to talk about it, have a deep dive about it, you know, hit up the comment section and stuff. But yeah, that I've been following this for a long time. Like you said, back since December, January, whatever. Like when all I've been hearing about this, I'm like, bro, that's crazy. You could never, ever, ever sit up there and be like that and just be like, yeah, okay, this is good. This is a good thing and stuff. Like, nah, But yeah, I just want to touch bases with a couple of videos, you know, the current things that's going on right now. Just want to touch bases with that. You know, if I have more to come up and everything like that, I'll do that. But yeah, right now at this point, yeah, it's just like a lot of stuff that's going on. It's crazy. Said 22 centers. Yep. All right, peoples, I'm out this thing. About to go ahead and catch up on this. How would I say? The live stream. Gonna get some gaming on real quick. But other than that, yeah. Like, comment, subscribe. And I will see y'all on the next one.